It was the 20th anniversary of my marriage to my wife. But I suspected that woman wasn't really my wife. For the past several months, I spent my evenings reading translations of ancient runic texts. Most of them described various gods and their respective powers, but one in particular caught my eye. It was an unnamed god that could add or subtract anything from existence. It could even replace old memories with new memories, so no one could ever know that anything had changed. I had always felt a vague distance between myself and my wife. Like she was unreachably far away, but maybe she was never really there to begin with. I felt as though I had found the last piece to a puzzle I'd been quietly trying to solve for the past 20 years. That woman wasn't my wife. She might not even be human. There was only one person I could speak to about this. One person that might not call me crazy. My good friend and fellow mythologist, Gerald. When I told him what I believed about my wife, he said he wanted to show me something. Amazingly, he'd been studying the entity for years. He had compiled texts from multiple ancient civilizations, patient notes from psychologists and doctors, even obscure cult writings, and all of them described the same thing. An omniscient being that manipulates people for sport. There was no escape for those caught in its snare, only a life of endless trickery. That's when Gerald said that even he might not really be my friend. Just another implant sent here to toy with me. After all, I could never know. Gerald was right. Even he might not really be my friend. After all, there was no telling who was really real and who wasn't. There was no telling if toy that sinister was he. Or I was just imagining things. That's what made the most sense. I'd been chasing after a sprawling fantasy of cosmic intrigue, just to escape a normal life and happy marriage. Suddenly, that was all I wanted to believe. I wanted nothing more than to forever abandon this paranoid nightmare and apologize to my wife for what I'd done. All my memories of her were real. And even if, in the absurd event that they weren't actual, I could never possibly know. So in the end, it didn't matter anyway.